actually live? There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I've had a little bit of trouble going live, and I don't just mean my lack of streaming. Yeah, recently have not been streaming a ton just because I've been a little under the weather the last week or so, but I'm back and planning on streaming today, obviously, and tomorrow, so hopefully I should be back tomorrow. But for today, we're going to be trying some Brawl. I've already played a bunch of Brawl actually today. I built 2 decks, but we can build more as the stream goes on if we want. But I built an Oko deck and then Teferi Time Raveler deck because I'm a scumbag. Yeah, so I think I'm going to play this Teferi Time Raveler deck first. Basically, just looking to play a bunch of removal and counter spells and stuff, planeswalkers, generate a bunch of value, and then eventually win the long game. So there's a couple cards in here that I'm like kind of iffy on, and like there's some non-bows. Like I have Planar Cleansing, which is like a good card, right? But it kind of destroys like Smothering Tithe and all the treasures you make off of it, or destroys like Glass Casket or Prison Realm. Then they get their thing back out. So like the trick I've found in like the limited amount that I've played this deck is you want to get Teferi down, then be able to like pick up your Glass Casket or whatever, then wipe the board out. Then the next turn you can God, our opponent's playing Oko. Okay, I'm gonna keep this. Command Tower is great. It makes white. And we have Tail's End, which I haven't actually seen. I have not had this card cast against me yet, but I'm like, oh, it just counters your opponent's commander, guaranteed. So, seems good. And I'm sure you can use the Stifle ability at some point, but I'll just play a Mystic Sanctuary tapped. Start out with. They have Once Upon a Time, but they're casting it on my turn for some reason, which is awful. Here's my PSA. I know I've seen people saying it online. Do not cast Once Upon a Time on your opponent's turn. Take your draw step. This could have been the top card of their deck, and then they just cast Once Upon a Time and got it for no reason. When, you know, they maybe need another land or whatever, right? Like we do. We need another land. I'm hoping they play like a 2-drop here. Yeah, that's perfect. So we can untap, play Teferi. Ooh, maybe that's bad, because now they can replay this. I was gonna say play Teferi and mouse this, but I don't know. We can Prison Realm this, which is sweet.
About me is
so this just makes a food for right now.
Welcome to the feast.
Plus. Okay, so another thing that you have to know about the way these exile effects work, because you gotta be really careful. My opponent, they just put their commander back in the command zone, but it's still tied to the Prison Realm. It just says you exile it until it leaves the battlefield. So I guess is technically still exiled, or yeah, whatever. There's some rule that's causing this to still be tied to this. So if you if I would have gone okay, bounce my Prison Realm, it actually would have put this back into play, even though it's in the command zone. Which is like a weird little rule quirk. This is fine. Not gonna be too upset about Teferi taking a damage. But now we're feeling pretty good because this is no longer tied to this. So the prison realm is just empty, which means we can pick it up later with the Teferi and be fine.
This might be a bad idea.
Hey, Confines of Fear. Yeah, you know, I've been having some fun with it. I haven't actually, like, played... I've played maybe 10 games of Brawl so far. It seems pretty fun. I'm gonna get to play Teferi Time Raveler a bunch of times in one game. People love that, you know? Here we're just gonna let Teferi go, I think. It's also worth noting that this plus ability gives us the... Oh, okay. Cool. Is there anybody you're planning on building, like any commander that you're interested in right now? I'm just gonna Realm Cloak Giant away these guys. Oh, they can play Oko. I think I'm just gonna play this though. That's cool. Yeah, I just picked cards that I liked. I was saying before that I built 2 decks. I built this Teferi deck, and then I also built an Oko deck, which a lot of people did, which makes sense. Oko's very good. This Field of the Dead is the problem. I do luckily have a couple board wipes, so just gonna slam. The Realm Cloak Giant kind of keeps everything at bay nicely, which is sweet. Okay, I drew a Disdainful Stroke. That's pretty good. Okay. See what they got. Agent of Treachery. Absolutely not. Definitely not letting that one happen. That's pretty good for us. That burned up their entire turn.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
We just get to slam. And this is kind of awkward. I can't actually play this and still leave Absorb up, because I only have 4 blue sources and I need 5. Yeah, Invasion. Yeah, it's pretty cool. This was like the first time since then they brought it back, I believe. And yeah, it's super good. God, I guess I'm just gonna play it.
How you played.
Okay. How interesting. Kinda wanted to draw a blue source for Absorb there, but oh well. They have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. They can play Oko if they want. Not bad. Not a bad option. Right. Yeah. I'm not gonna miss Field of the Dead too much. You might be right. Oko is super good. Ooh, Feasting Troll King. Sure. So they get to make a bunch of food. Luckily, we have a pretty clean answer to that. We can use the Wanderer to exile it. I'm just gonna put a charge counter on this with my extra mana. Yeah, I could see them banning Oko or maybe Nissa. Nissa's really good. Oh, why did... I was like, oh, I think this tapping is fine, and then I noticed it's not tapping my Blast Zone. So I don't even have Absorb up. Alright, they don't even want to play anymore. That's fair. The Wanderer is a nice, clean answer to that. Yeah. Especially on turn 2. Turn 2 Oko is like so backbreaking. It can be really tough. Just double blue. We get a free mulligan, so I think I'm gonna take it. Oh no. Yeah, all the loyalty is like pretty crazy. Ooh, I don't think I can keep that one. Alright, this one's a little better, and I'll just put Finale of Glory on the bottom. It'll get shuffled back in off of this, but... Beans Riot, okay. Just gonna crack this for an island and pass. Yeah, I definitely went pretty heavy on Planeswalkers. I think I have 6. Plus my commander. Oh my god, they have Shifting Ceratops? That's a problem. I'm just gonna counter this. It'll probably make my life a little tougher later. Yep, I got old Shifty. We'll just pass. It's not too bad. Take 5 here. You start at 25, which is nice. Gives us a little more cushion. Pretty good. I think I'm just gonna bounce that.
I know my responsibility. That's more like it.
Okay. So Disdainful Stroke's great. That can just be a counter spell for whatever. If they replay this, or maybe down the line, if they play this. I think because this is my narrowest counter spell, I'm just gonna Tail's End. And we can stroke something later if we need to. Ooh, Donophobe. I really like this card. It's like a win condition / value kind of card. Yeah, so in Brawl, you pick a commander, and then you can recast it from your command zone as many times as you want, but it costs 2 more each time you cast it. So the first time I cast it, it just cost 3. Now it costs 5. Okay. We're just passing, so I'll just make a 1/1. I hit them and gain a life. A to draw a card, but I missed. Okay. You can't have more than 4 copies in deck. I mean, you can't buy it. You can't, well, in this format, you can't have more than, like, 1 copy of any card in your deck. It's what they call a singleton. So all these cards that I have are one-ofs. What do I want to do? I guess I'll just start with the Prison Realm. You can exile this. Land is okay, but I think I'm gonna bottom it. Okay. So their commander costs 8 now. There's the Oakham adversary. The Zerta Goblin, but they're gonna get Ace. Seems good. So I have 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. I think I'm just gonna wipe this board. And I'll just leave Negate up. Probably won't need Negate, but I just don't want them to play something that I can't deal with. Well, that is something I can't deal with, but Negate's not going to help me. Good. Okay. I'm gonna dove in, I guess.
A few things can withstand my careful scrutiny.
This is preventing all the damage this would deal. Nine +1/+1 counters on it. Jeez. Just gonna counter that. It's pretty crazy. So we're just gonna keep bubbling this.
Is unattainable, so stop trying.
I'll just precog main phase. Kinda don't really want any of these. A single combat could be good later. Okay, yep. Just pass. Hope they don't like haste something gross out. Could just die at any moment, I feel like. Maybe I wanted that land because it can guarantee that I could play Angel of Grace and not die. Ooh. Ooh, okay. Large. Yeah, very large. Okay. East. Here. We're not gonna bubble this.
The fault is not in our stars, but in ourselves.
This isn't a fight you can win.
Let's replay this. Bounce. Play my land. Just pass the turn. I have no idea what I'm doing. I totally just bubbled this and then bounced it. I'm like not paying attention. Oh my god. I'll happily block. And I'll pay 2, draw card. Yeah. Just not paying attention. Whoops. Okay, bubble this. And just keep it in play now.
Here goes nothing.
Oh my god. Ooh, Sinister Sabotage. That's pretty good. I can actually play Elite Guard Mage. Also, gain 3 life. And I'm not going to draw an extra card, because I have 7 already. I think I'm just going to pass. Prowl Harpooner. Yep. That kills the Guard Mage and the Harpooner. Fine. Yep. God. So I'll just double lock and soak 4 this damage. Really soak 5. Okay, 2, draw card. Okay, we are in an awkward spot.
I'll protect you.
Plus here, minus here.
Unoffensive.
Pass the turn, I guess. Ooh, I have to discard. Okay. We can even take a hit off the worm, it's not like the end of the world. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh. Well, okay. I could cast single combat, but then they have to sack 2 creatures. Let's do that. So they sack those. Wait, why can't I flash this in now? Oh, because I can't cast creature spells. Yeah. I need to create a token. Good call. I was like, do I have to planar cleansing now? But I actually... You're right, I can just do this. Great call. Almost forgot about Dawn of Hope. That could have been awkward. I'll even just draw a card. Nice, we picked up an Absorb.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
I'll just Conclave Tribunal, take this out. We're sitting pretty well. I have 2 counter spells. I have Angel of Grace to flash in. Drawn from Dreams I can use. Yeah, sure. I will commence the endgame. So here we can just start beating down. It's pretty easy for us to just pivot.
I've got it.
That is pretty nice. Commence the endgame is quite strong. Sure. This could be a problem. Ooh. This one is a problem. I think I have to counter this. So you can kill one of these. Let's commence the endgame. Bounce this back and eat a bunch of their mana up. Yeah. I just like casually have like 9 cards in hand. 8 cards, something like that. Seems pretty good. Yeah, that was sweet. That was how it was supposed to go, you know? That's how we drew it up. Yeah, so you saw there a little bit of awkwardness. No, it's just 5 wins total. You don't have to get 5 straight, which is nice. Ooh, their commander is really good against us because he can't be countered. Oh no. Alright. Do they have a counter spell? Oh no, they're playing Quench? Ooh. That one's so bad I'm not even playing it. Quench is not good. Guess I'll try this. I'm not really playing that one either. Thought Collapse. Their deck just looks like it's all counter spells. That's cool. Yeah, I think Quench in general is good, is like a fine card. I just don't think I don't think it's that good in this format just because the games can go so long. And I mean, like, you saw that other game we just played. I had like, man, I must have had, what, like, God, a lot of mana in play. I don't even know. Like 12, 13 lands in play. Yeah, they just happen to have it on turn 2. God, do I want to even do anything here? I think I'm just gonna pass. Oh, interesting. There's Spectral Sailor. Yeah, that's problematic. Hmm. Yeah, it's fine, whatever. I'm sure this is not going to resolve, but... Huh. That's interesting. Oh, man. Okay, now I have to decide if I want to try for this again. I kind of think that I don't. Maybe I try for Narset? Let's try for Narset.
If you wish to surrender now, I understand.
Alright.
Keep an open mind.
Whoa.
Contain your rage.
That's crazy. Dragon Mage? Oh man, he's big.
I'm known for my excellent timing. Nothing.
Too many cards. And I don't think this is gonna do that much. Yeah, unfortunately, we lose Teferi. I'm just gonna go for a counter here. They're gonna counter back. Apparently not. They don't. They do get to draw a card here. You can draw one each turn because of the Narset.
This is overwhelming.
Alright. We're now going to commence the endgame, which is uncounterable. And makes us a 7/7. We can opt. It's not what we're looking for. We're really just looking for like Glass Casket or something. Absorb. Not bad. Alright, smash for 7. I actually think I'm just gonna blow this. Let's go for a counter spell. They're probably gonna counter back, but that's okay. Then we can drop Teferi and just bounce it. So we knew that was gonna happen. On-clip Tribunal's quite good. Maybe we just want a Tribunal. It's probably fine. We're hitting for 7. Seems like a hard card for them to deal with. Just a 7/7 zombie army. Let's grab 1 to the top. Attempt to draw 2 in response. How do I want to do this? Oh my god. It's cost 7. I can deputy. That is true. Deputy could be solid. Let's try it. They don't get to draw a card this way. At least not currently. The problem is the deputy dies. Yeah, so they're going to draw 2 cards.
I was not prepared for this. Okay. They're at 5. I guess I'll just guard mage. Oh no, they'd unsummon. Oh, that's brutal. Unsummon on the tokens, like worst case scenario.
Here we go.
Alright. So here's the game plan. They're gonna replay this. Yep. And then I basically need them to not be able to kill the elite guard mage. Which they can. Okay, great. Oh no. Not going great. Just pass. Pass the turn. Whew. Whew. Instant or sorcery. Sweet. Get out of here. Prison realm. It's the perfect answer. Warrant Warden. Don't quite think that's what I'm looking for. Plus.
Trust me, I have a plan.
Smash to 1.
Do not challenge a raging river.
Yeah. This is really close. We can actually make a 1-1 off of Castle Ardenvale. That could be quite helpful, because they're at 1. They cannot currently flash anything in, so we don't really have to worry if we make it to our turn. Loch Dragon's not doing anything currently. They discarded Roll Reversal. Whoa. That's wild. Okay, that's pretty good. It's 2. Blockers. Oh man, do I just want to Realm Cloak Giant away this board now? I probably do.
Don't worry, I got this.
Take to the sky, my friend.
Alright. We put 2 very lethal threats into play. And we just gotta hope they hold. We need them to not have 2 flying blockers, because the Muyan Ling can actually make a creature lose flying. I'm actually gonna counter this trigger that makes a 1/1. Yeah. With the with the Tails End. Good call. Exactly where I went to. Seemed really good. Yeah. Seemed really, really good. Oh, this deck's sweet. Yeah, I've actually been really surprised by how good Tails End has been. It's like 2 mana. It always counters their commander, unless their commander's uncounterable, like Niv Visit. But then, yeah, you can randomly have those scenarios, like what just happened, where we got to counter their triggered ability. Thanks, I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been pretty fun. Get to play. Yeah, so here's a situation where even if we were on the draw, we would get to counter this Kiora. But okay, I'll happily counter it on the play. I'm just gonna use the Tails End because it's narrower. Absorb will counter anything. Here I'm actually just gonna play Smothering Tithe. This will let us get a mana advantage. This was like the last card I added to the deck, and it's turned out pretty sweet. Just like, your opponent doesn't really want to pay because they fall so far behind on board. But when they don't pay, like this situation, I mean, they're probably holding up Chemister's Insight or some garbage. But now that they've given us a treasure, I can just play Narset. Or maybe this is Frilled Mystic. Negate, sure. I think... This is pretty close. I kind of want to just counter this. Then they do get to play Kiora. But they can't draw extra cards off the Kiora. It's really just untapping one of their things. Yeah, it's probably fine.
I have just the trick for this.
Ooh, this is a lot of goodies. I'll just take a Prison Realm. I'm sure they're not going to pay for this again. Yeah, that was the exact situation we wanted to set up, where like we just ended up with one extra mana, and then let us cast our extra spells. Ew. Okay. I was gonna say we can Warrant Orden and just put this back on top, but we actually can't.
Meditate and prepare.
Hello. Pretty good. The Wanderer has also been pretty impressive. It's just a 2-for-1. Could play Teferi too. Sure, I'm gonna play it.
Right on.
Plus,
Let's try this.
get my Planeswalker army going. They, of course, don't want to pay. This is okay. It's not the end of the world. They kind of want to attack Narset, but they kind of probably want to attack Teferi. Okay. They also want to attack the Wanderer. That's reasonable. Killing one of my Planeswalkers is probably correct.
I'm done here.
They have a follow-up? Or no? They don't. Okay. That's very good for us, so we can just bounce the land back to their hand.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
And play this. We're just going to put Nissa in jail. We can probably bottom a planar cleansing, since we're kind of at the stage where it's going to hurt us more than help us. The card we're really looking to dodge is, what's that card? Bruh. Not that one. That one's okay, I guess. No, the card we were looking to dodge is... What's the name of this card? Shifting Ceratops. That's the one.
Be wary of the ground.
I'm like, what's that card that I can't ever beat? Shifting Ceratops. Figured it out. We really want them to attack so we can put the land on top of their deck. 2. Yeah, that's fine. So they attack. I'll pop that on top of the old deck.
I've got it.
This is going away again. Kinda do want lands, but whatever.
Your loss will
And then I'm gonna
be
go
a
in this.
Few things can withstand my careful scrutiny.
We just haven't even needed lands because we just keep getting all this treasure. We kind of have them in a soft block here. Their biggest threat is getting locked out. So they want to play more. That'll kind of play into the Realm Cloak Giant. Okay. So just fetch right away. Get a plains. My precog, I can still Realm Cloak Giant. I think I'm just gonna main phase this. Whoa. Man, what do you do when they're all great? I guess just keep all 3. We're probably giving it away that we have something here, but that's fine. Wait, what just happened? This is a giant! Oh my god, the text! It came up! It's a giant! Oh no! That's like the first time that has ever happened to me. I literally, like, this card might as well just be Destroy All Creatures. Oh no! How funny is that? Oh my god. That's amazing. Alright.
Curious. Your defects don't seem to bother you.
We'll bubble that. We can just replay Teferi and bounce.
Oh, I've done the hero thing before.
Alright, this one kills everything. Yeah, I'll just play Cabinet too. How funny is that? Oh man. I've never had that happen. Or I just like forgot. Like just didn't know essentially that my that my opponent's creature was a giant. I just didn't realize it.
This might be a bad idea.
Well, this is fine. Now we can just time wipe. Or we could make like 11 angels And 11 knights. And I can just do it next turn when things are a little safer. So they control this trigger. So they can choose to put it back in my deck or put it in the graveyard, and they choose graveyard, which makes sense. Probably reasonable. Just like haven't even cast this. Kiora has not been good. Yorvo is fine. I like Yorvo, I respect him as a person. Or as a giant, or whatever he is. I'll just make a 1/1.
There are many who have
Minus on you, plus
I've got time.
pass. We should be able to kill them next turn. End step finale for 1,000,000. Untap, attack for 1,000,000. That's the game plan. This doesn't do anything. This doesn't draw them cards. It just untaps a land. Yep. It's also fine. 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's just do it for everything. Yeah. Yeah. Get him. Seems good. Seems pretty good. Yeah, this deck's sweet. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, I put the finale in because it's a sorcery that makes 1,000,000 creatures, but you can cast it with flash when you have Teferi in play. So just like what we did there, that's how you kind of draw it up, you know? Like out of nowhere, we made, what, 60 some power, and just like killed them. Yeah. God. This one might be too bad. Just like triple white card with 3 blue sources and 1 white source. And our hand is 2 5-drops and a 6-drop. Plus, I think the most important part is just like, you get to mulligan for free once. So, and this hand's significantly better. I kind of figured this is like what our opponent would be doing, kind of like an aggressive black deck with Ayara as the commander. So this time wipe is going to be... Oh no, my time wipe. I'm guessing they're taking this one. Welp. Oh, they took Glass Casket. Interesting. Maybe they just, like, won't play into this. Probably reasonable. Oh, man. I'll just pass. I don't want to get caught if they... Yeah, just play this. I wonder if they read this card. I feel like people forget that it has that line about countering legendary spells. Because I have, like, RIP. So I've definitely, like, had people... Like, even in Standard, I had somebody play this card against me, and my deck was all legendary. All legendary cards. And they still used it to, like, counter a triggered ability. I was really confused. I'll block. These both seem pretty good. Just like gives us blockers. Yep. It's messed up. I'll just discard Dawn of Hope. Sure. You got him. Old Sanny. Sanitarium skeleton. Is this like bone splinters? Is that Spark Harvest? Sure. It's like, is that card still legal? I have no idea. Let's pick a 4/4. It's kind of fine, right? 4/4 Flying Vigilance. It blocks both their guys. It attacks pretty well. It's reasonable. Yep. They're Conrad the Grim. Pretty good. I'll just slam. Now's our chance to put Teferi. We just bounce Conrad. So now they have the opportunity to kill Teferi if they want to, but it's not the end of the world. I just get to eat up one of their guys. That's problematic, certainly. I wonder if they just draw a card here. They would rather put Teferi in the command zone. Planar cleansing is awkward. I think for mana efficiency's sake, and because planar cleansing doesn't do anything like that bad to us, it just kills our guy, which all of our wraths do. I'm just gonna planar cleanse there. Like, not the best, but it's fine. They have Conrad. Which I think means I'm just gonna Teferi bounce it.
Slow this down. Don't worry, I got this.
That kind of like sets them back a lot. This Mystic Sanctuary comes into play tap still. That's so awkward. Not great. Not great. We really want them to come and play untapped. Okay.
I'll protect you.
We do have enough to do both of these.
There's no accounting for luck. We're studying contrasts. I'm excellent in your... well, not.
I still don't know about the time wave. They could get an activation of this off by like returning Sanitarium Skeleton, then playing it and sacking. But... or they can just do this and get like Dread Presence back to their hand for 3 mana. You got a couple good options in here. Vampire, Burglar Rat, Plague Crafter. Sure, Plague Crafter makes sense. So we'll just... oh, it prevents the damage. Oh. Alright. Just put them back in the deck. You can use them later.
I've got time.
I'm just gonna wipe now. I'm gonna lose a life or deal damage. Should deal damage. Okay. Awkward. Yarok's Lurker. And their commander, Yara. So we'll wipe again and get her 2 for 1. Gain a life. Loss.
Here goes nothing.
Pass. They can replay this again, but it costs 7. I'm just gonna bounce her.
This might be a bad idea.
Back to their hand this time. But now we get to end step scry 2. We're kind of low on cards, which is weird. We're usually not low on cards. That's usually not the issue. I'm sorry, Yara. And this is a nice little combo with Kefnet. If there's like a draw spell on top, we can copy it off Kefnet's ability. Ugh. I think we want either of those. No thanks.
No, I am not making this up as I go.
So I'll
When
just bubble
pursuing
this.
creativity, defy convention.
Play Realm Cloak and attack. This game's a little iffy. Dauphin's been very good. I'm not gonna lie. He's been quite strong. Oh, that hurts. Yep, does not trigger because I have Sir Conrad bubbled with the Dovin. Ooh, okay. Angel of Grace is good.
That's
We're just
more
gonna
like
run it back. Same.
Looking
Ooh,
to elevate
I actually made a
yourself.
mistake there.
Perhaps a pair of stilts.
I'm gonna hope they don't realize that the Conrad just blocks the Realm Clock for free. Okay. They did realize it. Yep, Sanny. Sanitarium Skeleton. No Sir Conrad triggers. Yep. We are going to take one from Ayara. And they have a nice little draw engine going now. Ayara, sacks. Draws a card. Then they can return and replay it. Like 4 mana draw a card every turn. Not bad. By any means. Well. They forced my hand. We'll just play our big angel. Angel of Grace has also been quite good. It's been like a nice little finisher in this deck. Big. It attacks for a lot. It blocks for a lot. And it keeps you alive. Been quite good. Here we try 2. Oh yeah. Yup. Hello. I would love to cast a copy of this for 4 mana. It's not amazing, but it'll do.
Oh, I've done the
Plus
hero
here,
thing.
2 down here.
Studying contrasts. I'm excellent in your... well, not.
Attack for a lot again. Pass. We can commence the endgame again. Put a couple more counters on our token. Huh. That's really annoying. I think I'm just gonna counter this. I wanted to just use this again, but it's a little too bad, I think. Sure. Banehound, wow. Okay. Alright. Well, we can go A3, destroy both of these, untap, go directly to combat. I have to chump block around the Poke Giant. There it is. They go to 1. Oh, I messed that up. I could have just bounced it.
Here we go.
Oh well. Oh, it loses life.
If you had fewer...
It's not dealer damage. Conrad's dealer damage. This is loses life. I'm messing all this up. Luckily, I think I'm at the point where like I could just take game actions at random, which I'm essentially doing, right? And probably still win this game, but it's just so funny. I'm like not even thinking. Okay. Oh, my Knight. I'm to 1. Replay it. Play it. I'm to 2. Dreadmalkin. I'm to 3. Still not enough. Better Bones puts him to 4. I think that's all I got. And that's the end game. Yes. I can cast a copy of this. And draw 2 more. Oh my god. Man, Jace would have been great a couple turns ago. I've drawn so many cards. Yeah, we're having a nice run. This deck's pretty sweet. I cannot lie. I'm definitely enjoyed it. The deck works, exactly. How fitting, we get a Dovin's Veto. Yeah. So that was Teferi Time Raveler. Pretty sweet, nice little control deck. A lot of card advantage, 1-for-1s. We kinda struggle a little bit with just like the removal lining up. But you know, luckily it didn't really hurt us too bad. Let's craft a new deck really quick. So let me fix my layout. Yeah, I do. Let's see. Hold on one sec. I gotta find the link to where the extension that I'm using saves them all. but this is like a new feature. So let's see. So yeah, luckily Cardboard Live saves all of the decks that I play. So if you follow this link here, it should just pull up all the decks that I play. If you're ever curious. This one I don't know. I think it looks like it has everything. It looks good. Yeah, looks like everything. So yeah, there you go. Enjoy. Okay. Brawl. Yeah, no problem. Let's pick a new one. Let's pick a new commander to build around. What seems sweet? Man, there's a lot of cool ones. Hmm. 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 I want to do a color combination that I have not really seen people play. Like Orzhov, or maybe Rakdos. Yeah, I have some XP codes that left over from the streamer what is it called? Streamer preview event. So if you have not gotten a streamer preview event code, because they are one per account, I can give you one. Let's see. I'll whisper you a code. It should be for 1,000 experience. Let's see. We can build an Emry deck. A friend and I were talking about building Emry. I feel like you could do some pretty sweet stuff. So definitely want animating fairy. And trying to pick out cards that like synergize well first before I just like start adding good blue cards that I like. It's really easy to just add cards that you like, but I kind of wanted to see if there's like there's something, you know, a little more synergistic we can be doing first. Here's some artifacts. You definitely want Arcane Signet. Manifold Key's probably good. Scrabbling Claws is good. I think Scalding Cauldron's good. Like the artifacts that sack seem really good because then you can just keep rebuying them with Emry. Like Witching Well, Scalding Cauldron, Scrabbling Claws all seem very powerful. Guild Globe seems good. Golden Egg seems good. Probably want Steel Overseer. Clockwork Servant's probably even good. What else? It should just be for 1,000 mastery experience. Definitely shouldn't be used. Hmm. How interesting. Hmm. Maybe it is. Here, let me give you another one. Oh, it did work? Okay. Whew. Good. I was like, that's really concerning. Okay, awesome. I'm glad. Yeah, no problem. Enjoy. We can probably use Karn. Karn seems good. Mystic Forge seems good. Ugin seems really good. Probably even could play Meteor Golem. Stonecoil Serpent seems great. There's like a lot of good artifacts that we can play. Is there any other ones that we're missing that I really want? Nice. I'm kind of building one on the fly here. It seems sweet though. Seems like there's a lot of cool stuff you can do. Like so far we have 12 artifacts. Man, I was just sacrificed instead of exiled. I'd probably play it. Anything else I'm looking at? I'd play the broom. The broom seems interesting. Maybe Salvager of Ruin? And Mana Geode could be okay. Ooh, Shambling Suit. I like that. Should also have the Knot collected up. Just in case there's anything that I want to craft. Well, I think I have most playable artifacts. True. Home of Legends. This card's kind of interesting. And it's an artifact. Enters the battlefield with a page counter on it. Whenever your commander enters the battlefield or attacks, put a page counter on it. You can pay 1 and tap it to remove a page counter to draw a card. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably craft one. I have like 1,000,000 rare wild cards. I have 48 rare wild cards. And I have like almost all the rares in standard. I guess I have most of the playable rares in standard. I don't think I'm going to have many rares left to craft. Sure, let's go with this. Probably going to play Mobilized District, Karn's Bastion, Cryptic Caves, Blast Zone. Seems good. What is this one? Artifact creatures you control are flying. Beginning of combat on your turn, you may have target non-creature artifact you control become a 0/0 artifact creature. And if you do, put 4 +1/+1 counters on it. Huh. Oh, interesting. How 7 though? 7's kind of a lot for that effect. Shimmer Dragon. Okay, yeah, I'll craft one of those too. Might as well, right? Craft a couple rares. And What else? What else? What else? Just play Jace for card advantage. I don't hate that. Even if this enters a copy of any artifact or enchantment. That is kind of interesting. The problem is I don't know how many of these I actually want to copy. Oh wow. Yeah, that does suck. Yeah, I usually save my gems up. Like, I'll spend money on them for sure. I've spent like way too much money on Arena. But ooh, yeah, Midnight Clock. That seems sweet. But I also get like a bunch from drafting. So drafting definitely helps. I could just play Brazen Borrower because it's good. It's like interaction and a creature. Why not? Oh yeah, Vantress Gargoyle. I think I'll play that. I'll probably play Tail's End and Negate. I don't want to go too counterspell heavy. Yeah, definitely. And like I saved up a ton of gems too. Or sorry, I saved up a ton of gold. I had a bunch of gold. Kind of saved up. I wish Fae of Wishes worked. Unfortunately, even though it says sideboard, you can't actually use the sideboard, so oh well. I could just play Opt. And let's see. Curve looks solid. I think we probably want to play one more land than this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, let's play 25 lands. And ooh, yeah. What's that guy called? Corridor Monitor. Yeah, good call. That's a sweet one with the Steel Overseer. Or with Emry. Yeah, that's a really good call. Good catch. What else? What else looks sweet? We could just play some card draw. I do like card advantage. Let's play Drawn from Dreams and Precognitive Perception and what is this one? Choose target artifact you control. Each other artifact you control becomes a copy of that artifact. Weird. Is that actually even good? What do we want to make things a copy of? Steel Overseer? And just activate them all? Like Vantress Gargoyles? We make like 5 Vantress Gargoyles? Just play one of these. Stolen by the Fae or Gadwick. Something like that. Stolen by the Fae seems kind of interesting. Let's try that. Sure. Let's go for it. Alright. Let's try it. I have no idea if this deck is going to be any good, but it seems sweet. We just crafted it on the fly. Ooh, our opponent's playing Torbrand. This is probably going to be bad for us. Sure, I'll keep this one. Okay. Turn 1 Manifold Key. That's pretty sweet. No, let's just play Emry next turn. Oh no, Robber of the Rich. And they have... And we have, more cards. So we can do Arcane Signet, Emry. We hit 1 artifact. Oh, how dare you? This is not going well. Oh no! I have Tin Street Dodger. Oh no. They hit Karn. Oh no. Emry costs 3. Sure. Let's play her. Yeah, not much I can really do here. And the Robber of the Rich is doing a real number on us. That is quite good. Here. Oh, they go unblockable, which means Emry's gonna live. We're gonna untap with our commander. And we have 2 artifacts in the graveyard. It just exiled the land, so that's cool. Now no blocks. A little damage. Not too bad. Really? Bruh. Not great. Right, here's land. Scalding Cauldron. Just gonna burn up the robber. Oh no, they have to play Torbrand. So bad for me. And this thing just like unblockable for forever. Emry costs a lot. She's pretty frail. And our opponent's got a bunch of red base removal. Okay. So we can play Ugin and minus in the Torbrand, but then we lose it. I think we kind of have to. And they can play the Tome. So it costs 2 less. Pretty sweet. Man, Ugin's good.
I'm happy as a hellion to start start some fires. Say hi to my fiery friends.
Okay, okay. Not going great. Not going great, but this makes it into a War 4? Okay. Something. No. I'm not gonna use this, so I'll bring the Manifold Key to life. We'll just smack Chandra down.
Ugh, training is so hard.
And then we'll Witching Well. It's another artifact for Emry. Ooh. God, both these are good. So we can use the negate on something if we need to, and if we don't, then we can just use the tome to draw a card. So I'm countering this card. Awkward. Hey, Adamant. And use Emry. We're kind of making a comeback. Go little Manifold Key. The little Manifold Key that could. We got some decent options in the graveyard now. We have the Broom, we have Scalding Cauldron, we have Meteor Golem, we have Guilt Globe. A lot of good ones. Wow. They didn't want to play anymore. Sounds good to me. We never activated Emry, but it was still good enough. That's sweet. Yeah, who needs her? What I do like is that her cost reduction can like cancel out the increased cost of the commander tax, they call it. Whenever you cast it, it costs 2 more the next time. So luckily, we just like put a bunch of artifacts into play and she only costs 2, even though we had cast her like 3 times or whatever. This is gonna be a problem. Oko's really good. Yeah, I guess I'll keep. Turn 1, Scrabbling Claws, turn 2, Emry. They mulliganed and kept their second hand. So yeah, the Scrabbling Claws is like, has the upside of being graveyard hate, but it's just a thing you can keep replaying with Emry that draws you a card. That was kind of like one of the main goals of like these artifacts, is give me like something that can be recursive value. Yep, so that's a Merrily Pixie. Awkward. I'll just cast this Shambling Suit out of my graveyard. Seems good. Good old Shambles. My mana's super awkward, even though we're mono blue. I have the Mystic Sanctuary. And I have a negate, but I can't get it back because I don't have the third island. And I have Clockwork Servant, but I can't use it because I don't have the third island. Awkward. Yep. There's Oko. And he's making a food.
Surely you must be famished.
Let's play this. And we'll mana geode. Do want an island. Just exile this island out of my graveyard off the Scrabbling Claws. I can draw a card. I'll use Emry to get it back. That's value. Smash.
I'll think up a fun fate for you. Gaze into my face and put on your true shape.
I have a Gyre Engineer. Alright. I'll just slam. They trade. I just get to recast it. That seems fine. Okay.
One bite, and all your cares are gone.
Okay. Weird. I don't think I've ever actually heard the voice lines from Oko. I always play muted when I'm not like streaming. And I haven't streamed playing Oko. Oh. Get this out of here. Easy counter. Let's just Scrabbling Claws their graveyard. Draw a card. Okay. Trying to figure out if I can kill Oko. I think the answer is no. Yeah, I'll just pay out of her. Draw a card. Salvager. Scrabbling Paws. I probably won't block this. Well, maybe they will. Sure. They probably want to utilize the swap ability on the Oko, and probably just steal my Emry. Yeah. That's kind of annoying. So now they just have my commander. Although it did make this one bigger. Ooh, they have a midnight clock. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty good. I think the game plan is just slam. Oko dies. Luckily. We'll just play Mystic Forge. Seems quite good. Mystic Forge plus 2 spells off the top. I make the argument that I shouldn't have done that. It's not, they can just replay this, but I don't know. It's all so complicated, you know? At this point, I'm like, am I just on the mill plan? Is that a thing?
I have survived.
Self-mill plan, I mean?
And
Like,
I will survive.
Jace, mill me, Vantress, Gargoyle mill me, Mystic Forge mills me. I'm just saying. Mill me, man. No, my Steel Overseer. Okay.
Watch out. They
Pretty
bite.
good. Pretty good. And they have Mugen Lee. That's so good.
Even a typhoon
She's so good.
with a
She's
single
so good.
wing.
She's so good.
Vow
Really good.
howling winds.
Okay. Bing. What's up? I just got a crappy Carnage Bastion on the top of my deck. We're gonna get rid of that. Ooh, Sorcerer's Brim. Ooh, Golden Egg. Fine, there's just a land. Fine, there's just another land. Okay. Wow, 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 wow. Wow. I'll just pop the old Disdainful Stroke back on top. Yeah, we can do that. We'll smash with Shambling Suit. I'm sure Emry's blocking, maybe. Oh, they don't want to give me Emry back. Okay, that makes sense. That's funny. Funny. Funny, funny, funny. So I think our opponent's kind of realizing that we can utilize the Scrabbling Claws to draw a card at instant speed. And let's pick up the Disdainful Stroke and counter one of their spells, should we need to. This is fine. I'm actually kind of inclined to think that I may want to just click the Blast Zone up to 3, then pop it, kill Emry, and Yingling, and the Midnight Clock, and the Gyre Engineer. So, that might be my game plan. That way I can get Emry back. Sure.
We're fit enough to survive.
Make Emry a 3/4. Yep, so I'll just pop 2 counters onto here. Go to my turn. I'll just float a blue. God, that's tempting. I want to make a copy of the broom. Pretty good. If I do... Can't really do much else. I can leave up Stroke and Tail's End. I think I'm going to decline.
Evaporated from my head.
I'll just... I'm going to Vantress as well. Then I'll Mystic Forge. Trying to clear these lands all off. Oh. Okay. +1. Oh, yeah, please. There were so many lands. Broom cracks in.
Anger only gets me so far.
Just pass. Think of my head. Goes double bottom. I'm not gonna lie, it went pretty well. And we have counter spells for their commander and for a big spell. This deck's kinda sweet. I'm not gonna lie. We're drawing Animating Fairy next turn. Yeah, that one you can have. I won't counter that one. Well, they really blew me out there. Anyway. I'm actually gonna Scrabbling Claws my graveyard. Because I want them to have 7 cards for the Vantress Gargoyle. And this time we're gonna pay. Okay. That's... I mean, yeah. I will keep playing all these cards off the top of my deck for free. They don't want to play anymore. That's reasonable. Yeah, that was sweet. Man, is this deck just great? Is that what's happening? Our deck is just excellent? How long have I been playing MTG? So I started playing just before Born of the Gods came out. Yeah. See, I don't usually think I'm that good at building decks, but this seemed like a kind of a sweet thing we could do, so I figured I'd give it a try. Yeah, I started playing just before Born of the Gods came out. That would have been, what, 2014 maybe? Early 2014. Yeah, I guess I'll just cast this. I'm sure she's gonna get bounced, but that's fine. You got it, dude.
Trust me. Trust me. I have a plan.
Little hand. This is kind of nice. We can go midnight clock, Emry. And then eventually this will crack off and draw us a bunch of cards, but we got like a lot of turns.
I've got it.
I have the feeling it's gonna arrive just on time. Speaking of which, there we go. We're both doing the midnight clock thing. Ooh, what do I want to play? A lot of good options. Mystic Forge, Steel Overseer. The Tome's even pretty good. I don't want to just play a Steel Overseer. Both our clocks will trigger. Ooh. This is what we call a problem. We did get a golem out of it though. And it's an artifact creature. It's actually kind of sweet. That's kind of amazing. Let's just go Ugin, destroy this.
Your past is unwritten.
Activate, kill this. They can replay it next turn, but it costs 100 mana. Now, what we really want is to draw Narset. Did we mill Narset? We didn't. We want to draw Narset really badly. It'd be really funny. No, Deputy of Detention. Ugh.
Petty squabbling.
Ooh, okay, Tail's End's pretty good. We can actually counter the triggered ability on this, if we so choose. There's Emry. Okay. We'll just smash. Count. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'll put counters on, then I'll untap it with Manifold Key and put counters on again. With a double pump. Sure. Really want that clock to go off. Seems like. Which is probably reasonable. Almost certainly just gonna counter this. Probably negate. They do. They do in fact have negate.
Let's this down.
Rest in peace, bud. That free golem token did what I needed him to do, you know? He was a good man. Guess I can put a counter on this. Ooh, precog. Not bad. So we're actually gonna attack here. So it is advantageous to do so. Yeah, that is pretty good. I like that. Good call. That is quite good. Ooh, I can play Meteor Golem. That's kind of good, right? Just play the Golem and blow up the clock. Ooh, play the Golem, blow up the Deputy, then get the Ugin back, blow up the clock. Because this just destroys a target permanent that's one or more colors.
I can create.
So I just like
Destroy.
wipe out all of his things that do things. I feel like that's probably good. It seemed good. It seemed really good.
Secrets manifest before you.
Just get the tome so we can keep grinding. And it costs 0. I'll just counter anything here because I'm gonna lose all these cards to the midnight clock going off. So, in fact, I should have tapped the clock and I just didn't think of it. I'm about to lose it. Oh well. Planar cleansing. Whoa. My sadness is immeasurable. That's a blowout. Well, at least we got a handful of stuff. This for 6, 8. I can't just bounce it with Teferi. Yeah, unfortunately, our draw off the clock was pretty bad. Oh no. Okay. Everything's fine. No need to panic. Everything's fine. Those are both pretty reasonable.
Mind and thought of thoughtfulness before action.
Ooh, yeah, it's good. Alright. So, protection is really weird. It only prevents damaging, enchanting, / equipping blocking and targeting. And since a board wipe does none of those things, it destroys it anyway.
Hone your prowess.
A little, how do you want to say? It's a little unintuitive, but so just play quarter monitor. I can untap the signet. Then I'll play Emry. No! Alright. Costs 100 now. Hope you're happy. What a rude man they are. Man, I should have played Karn's Bastion. I could be putting counters on the Narset. It's a nice little combo. Woof. Counterspell? Counterspell? No? Okay. Draw 3 more. Woof. Oh, it's all bad. Everything is bad. Definitely don't want to land. How many lands are on the bottom of my deck? Just the one. Ugh. I'll run her out.
I will defend my allies. Evil cannot withstand a righteous arm.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because now the tails ends down. I just like wanted to be able to block more. Yeah. I almost instantly regret doing that. They really want this to die, huh?
Still have much
He's
to
dead.
learn.
Yeah.
Sorry I'm late.
Yeah.
Oh, I've done the hero thing.
One can go in hand now. Oh, I made a mistake there. Damn, I'm bad. I should have just popped the blast zone at some point.
Be built.
Oh well.
Here goes nothing.
Pretty good. Man, I wish my hand wasn't such rancid garbage. I mean, if I get to untap...
Please do not do that.
Mandate to proliferate. I do not want to put counters in the blast zone. Shimmer Dragon. Jeez. Okay. Alright, we're getting somewhere. I think we're gonna bait by, like, grabbing something here. Something good. Like Meteor Golem. I don't know, is Meteor Golem the bait or the one I actually want to resolve? Who knows? Just gonna put Teferi to bed. Angel of Grace. Sure.
You just let me know if you're up for round 2.
Night, night, Teferi. Okay, here's a big ass Shimmer Dragon.
Allow me to introduce you to a friend of mine.
Seems good. Okay. Okay. Jace right now seems like our most viable kind of win option at the moment. Although it's unclear to me kind of just how viable it's gonna be. We gotta dodge a bunch of counter magic. Just kind of hope it's good enough. Seems like it's tough to say. What I can tell you is that Shimmer Dragon seems busted. My guess is the sport's getting wrathed away. It's really the only way this attack makes any sense. Which, if that's the case, is like pretty unfortunate.
I do not feel pain.
Yeah. Okay. Card. Card. Look how good this card is. Yep. And that's loud. Okay. So we can Mystic Sanctuary back something? What do we want? Negate's pretty good, Stroke's pretty good, Precog's pretty good, Drawn from Dreams is pretty good. Got a lot of good options. I think we'll take Negate. I like Negate. And then pay Adamant on this. Draw said Negate. Lay a Scrabbling Claws. Plus on this Arcane Signet. Smash. Alright. We're playing her. Pretty sure we just spent, what, 9 mana on her? She costs 10 more. She costs 13 mana. That ain't right. That's fine. I don't care about this. Land? I feel like we're so close to getting our library empty here. What's the play? We can activate Emry and get something. It's Witching Well. That's the one. That's the one. We figured it out. Bottom on these. Draw 2. Play Jace. Oh no! Oh no! That's so brutal. It's uncounterable. Oh no!
Ah, say hello to my little friend.
God, we're dead. Okay. I mean, there's some small chance that we can win this game in the next 3 draw steps, it looks like. Man, maybe we should have played Jace first, because I definitely would have gotten Witching Well back. I was just like, oh, I can protect with Negate, and then I totally spaced on like, oh, they could have this card that I can't beat. Man, what a blowout. Pretty good. Pretty good. We're not getting any help off the top there. So we're just gonna pop the old Meteor Golem into play and blow this guy apart. Meteor Golem kills you. Activate this.
Awaken.
It was like a small chance we could win this game. I kind of boned that one. Yeah, go. We have Tails and Negate available. They take a draw. They need a board wipe and a counterspell. This doesn't do anything because we have the counter for it. We win this one. Whew. Hey, sorry. Queen Shane 18, thanks for following, and Painful QWE, Painful Quee, thanks for following as well. What am I doing? Sorry. Getting distracted. Okay. Let's just Emry back. Interest Gargoyle, I guess. I want to do this before. Because I would like to put as much power into play as possible off the Shambling Suit. This can put their life total to 10.
Ah,
That's not enough.
say hello to my little friend.
They have 1 card in hand. It has to be uncounterable. Ooh, or it has to be that. Shoot. And I didn't... Oh no, what am I doing? I could have just like countered the triggered ability on this too, and didn't. Okay, what are we bouncing? Shambling Suit? Now they can make their life total 10. Bounce Mystic Forge. Bounce Mystic Forge. And trade. Yeah, trade. Yep, make their life total 10. Okay, so this is not great, but it's not terrible. Ooh, we did it. Nice. Let's see. I'm going for, it's like about almost 2.5 hours, so I think I'm gonna play one more with this Emry deck and then probably call it an evening, since I need to work tomorrow, unfortunately. But my game plan is to be back tomorrow, probably, I would say, because I would like to, I need to test some standard for the MCQ this weekend, so should be back playing standard tomorrow. At least that's the plan. And then I don't think I'm gonna stream on Saturday, but I will probably stream on Sunday. So Friday and Sunday I should be back. King Signet's pretty good. Go land. Guild Globe. Draws me a card. Emry. Doing Emry things. Just does Emry thing. It's not great. Not my best work. Like everything. Emry thing. Yeah. Never mind. Ooh, Stonecoil Serpent. Alright, sounds good. Good night. Thanks for hanging out, and hopefully see you again. How do we want to do this? We could just play our own Stonecoil Serpent. How interesting. Could just attack this 2 mana, activate this, cast Corridor Monitor, play it, untap this, tap, play it. Draw another card. That seems fine. It like isn't really dealing with the board, but it's not the end of the world. A 4/4 is like not too intimidating. Okay, Overseer's good. Play a 5/5. Sure, I'm getting counterspelled. Ugh, gross. Not good. Not good. No.
Keep an open mind.
So the Narset's gonna turn the Niv off, essentially. Kinda. I'm doing this in response because if they have shock, they're not gonna be able to kill this until after all this stuff is gonna happen before the last damage resolves. That gets picked up. Now 1 damage resolves.
Interesting technique.
They slam, I block. Easy block. Easy block. Yep. They're replaying, which makes sense. Yeesh. Really needed a land. And just play Stone Coil for 6. Now the Niv's gonna trigger and ping the Narset.
Reckless and
Hey Zombie King, welcome back. How's it going? Ooh, no. Alright, I think this game's over.
my mind needs a
Yeah, that's a bad one. What can we even do here? Yes, we can soon, luckily. I legitimately think I'm just dead. They can bounce this back by stolen by the Fae. Like, not that good. Oh god, yeah. And they get to draw a card again. Alright. Ping me. That's funny. Ooh, Crater Maker. It destroys the Stone Coil Serpent. Oh my god. Am I actually just dead? I go to 1, then they draw a card and I die. Yeah. I can gain 3 life off the egg, but I'm not coming back. Oh man. Rough beats. That was the first game we lost all night. No joke. Sometimes a good run has to end though, huh? Alright, unfortunately that was all I had for tonight. Yeah, we went about 2.5 hours. But, yeah, as I was saying before, I'm gonna be back tomorrow night is the plan currently. And then probably again on Sunday, barring any kind of unforeseen circumstances. But I want to thank everybody who came out and watched tonight, and any new followers we picked up. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I guess the only other thing I want to say is just if you enjoyed what you saw, you can watch more archives of my old streams on my YouTube channel, and that is linked down below the stream. So feel free to check that out if you're interested. Otherwise, yeah, follow me here for more, and should be back again tomorrow. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, and hopefully see you again.